I had no idea the British press was so bigoted.
This one's wife. 2 days in a row. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. It's a world exclusive about 2 days in a row. No, it isn't the fact that Harry managed to go caca in the potty without smearing it all over the floor. No, it isn't the case that Harry managed 2 days in a row to remember to put his underpants on inside his trousers rather than outside of them. No, it isn't the case that Harry managed 2 days without being banished to the chicken coop. In fact, unsurprisingly, it's nothing to do with Harry and everything to do with the living saint that is this one's wife. Just over 2 weeks ago, we were subjected to her being in Whistler, as she gurned her way up and down the ski slopes, parading her Richter screen and ensuring that she stared down the lens of every available camera. She didn't participate in any events as she engaged in her own personal fashion show and ensured that what was meant to be about the competitors and veterans was in fact all about her, and they were just relegated to the position of an afterthought. It's only been 2 weeks since we learned about the Michael Bublé sickening serenading, and, of course, it's only been 2 weeks since we learned that they went to a restaurant with Michael Bublé also. Nevertheless, 2 weeks is clearly a long time in the world of this one's wife, because her narcissism decrees that it's necessary for a PR puff piece to be utilised, bringing up the past from just 2 weeks ago. Unsurprisingly, People.com has stepped up to the plate to say, yes, we'll carry a PR puff piece about you, Queen, Empress of Woke, and we'll do it on the basis of demonstrating that you are a complete fashion icon. In news that the world really doesn't need, Stephanie Petit writes, this one's wife loved these budget-friendly sunglasses so much she reached for them 2 days in a row. Open bracket, exclusive, close bracket. Well, thank my own personal god, People.com, that you have furnished me with this information. I really do not think that I would have garnered the energy to get out of bed at 5 a.m. and embark upon my exercise regime if I hadn't received this information. I doubt that I would have found it within me to commence my professional work with the usual vigour and gusto that I have unless I receive this injection of crucial knowledge. I salute you, People.com, for bringing us the issues that matter. I give my wholehearted thanks to ensure that you've told me that this one's wife loved some budget-friendly sunglasses and that she wore them not once but 2 days in a row. I really think that we should have a national holiday for everybody around the world on the 29th of February for this one's wife's budget-friendly sunglasses being worn 2 days in a row. In fact, why don't we put up some statues showing this one's wife wearing said sunglasses with an expensive beanie on her hat, wearing a puffer jacket, kept open of course, and perhaps having some veterans crawling around at the feet trying to eat the crumbs from the table of her expensive meal. This one's wife may have been bundled up for winter during her very recent trip to Canada, courtesy of the Invictus Expense Department, but her accessories also included some stylish sunglasses. Of course it did. This one's wife and Prince Harry appeared in Vancouver and Whistler earlier this month, in case you happen to have missed it, for the Invictus Games' one-year countdown celebrations to this one's wife's games. While chatting with athletes, coaches and volunteers learning winter sports, which will be part of the Invictus Games for the first time next year, the Duchess of Sussex rocked the Grove sunglasses in Midnight Drama by Blenders Eyewear. Well, that's certainly snappily named, isn't it? I say, my good man, I'd like some sunglasses, please. Yes, which ones would you like, sir? I would like the Grove sunglasses in Midnight Drama by Blenders Eyewear. I have the very thing, sir. Here they are. They're Grove sunglasses, but see, do you feel the midnight drama? Yes, all the way from Monty Shitshow, as Harry is elbowed awake in the night and told, "You were snoring. Get out. Sleep in the chicken coop." And then the ginger-bollocked one slinks away, cowed by the midnight drama. Ah, I'll take 2 pairs. One for day 1 and one for day 2, but nobody will notice. They will think that I've worn them 2 days in a row, just like this one's wife. An excellent strategy, sir. I salute your Machiavellian ways. Yes, that's clearly how it would go if you went to purchase these glasses. This one's wife, apparently 42, was such a fan of the Sunnies that she actually wore them 2 days in a row. Stop the clocks, shit the bed, issue a few hallelujahs. On February the 14th, she slid on the specs. Really? Did she fall over? Oh, you mean she put them on? Well, fucking write that, you clown. While Prince Harry, 39, tried sit skiing in adaptive equipment, while she, of course, didn't involve herself in anything. See parts passive as to why that is. And the following day, get this, viewers, you're not going to believe this next piece of information. You're really not. It beggars belief. I mean, you're more likely to believe, for instance, that the moon landings never happened and Stanley Kubrick filmed them, or that the destruction of the Twin Towers was a put-up job by the American government as a precursor to invading Afghanistan, or that in actual fact Elvis is working in a chip shop in Runcorn. You're more likely to believe any of that than this, but really, hang on to your truth bombs. Here it comes. The following day, she wore the same sunglasses. I know. Isn't she brave? Isn't she stunning? She wore the same sunglasses at the Whistler Sliding Centre, where Harry did skeleton, while this one's wife filmed his run. Not only is she able to utilize a Richter screen, but she can wear sunglasses, not once, but 2 days running. It's fucking amazing, isn't it? I should imagine that many of you sat there, working in your laboratories, teaching particle physics, perhaps preparing a very important submission in court. You're thinking, gosh, you know, what I do for a living is entirely humdrum and meaningless compared to this woman. Here I am, working upon a cure for cancer. It's meaningless in the context of the brilliance of this one's wife. Here I am, working to solve the energy crisis. But do you know what? All of that pales into insignificance next to the sheer amazingness of this woman, that she can not only walk, but she can wear sunglasses 2 days in a row. Thank goodness people are telling us all about this. Chase Fisher, the founder and CEO of Blenders Eyewear, who didn't pay People.com any money for this advertisement, tells people that he found out about this one's wife wearing one of his products in a relatable way. My mum actually sent me the news about this, and then my DMs started blowing up, he says. I was like, wait, what? This one's wife rocking Blenders? Huge! I've been a fan of her ever since... when is it I've been a fan of her? Yes, since I saw her star in Suits. Fisher grew up in Santa Barbara, near where the Duke and Duchess of Sussex now live with their 2 children. Coincidences, schmoincidences. She and Prince Harry are a power couple, and the fact they live just outside of my hometown is destiny at its finest, he said, reading from the press release. And if this one's wife is interested in a collaboration, Fisher is ready. Teaming up with the Queen on a sunglasses line would be epic. Why? Are you teaming up with Camilla? You fucking idiot! She's not the Queen. Honestly. But apparently you don't need a royal budget to get this one's wife's look. The Grove sunglasses retail for just $59. Could it be that this one's wife hasn't got the money to afford the expensive pairs? Or is it the case that she knows that the more well-known creators of sunglasses aren't going to touch her with a shitty stick, and she's going to have to downgrade her options? We then get some talk about other sunglasses that she's worn in the past, but it's quite frankly not as interesting as the fact that she has worn 2 sunglasses 2 days in, or rather a pair of sunglasses 2 days in a row. You're doubtless going to need time to recover after that, valuable viewers, so I'm going to end this video now so that you can cool off, perhaps take a cold shower, perhaps do some meditation in order to still your beating and racing heart as a consequence of this magnificent and amazing news. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.